So today I'm going to take a look at this. There's a video here from Zohran Mamdani, the mayor of New York City, making a speech in which he asserts that Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, is a war criminal, and he goes on to talk about how New York City was looking to see if there's any way in which they could legally arrest Netanyahu if he set foot in the city. Now they obviously couldn't do that, and at a federal level, the US isn't party to the ICC. Um, but I think for him to assert that Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal, it's quite dangerous for a politician to be making this claim. Now, I know a lot of people do, but the fact that an arrest warrant has been made for Netanyahu doesn't make him a war criminal. So if we look at this here, this fact check, if we go down a little bit, it does make the point that a warrant is not a conviction. I mean, that should be pretty obvious. The fact that if somebody's arrested for something, it's not the same as they're being convicted. It normally means, like it goes on to describe here, that the court thinks, in this case with the ICC, they think there's sufficient grounds for him to be investigated and prosecuted. So at a trial, there'd obviously be a defence against that as well. Um, so to me, it looks like this is probably a bit of political posturing. This doesn't really surprise me. There's a lot of it goes on. I mean, what Mamdani doesn't talk about is how Israel is fighting a pretty unique enemy. So Hamas is very much enmeshed in the civilian population, and they actually want their people to die. Now, it doesn't mean that Israel haven't committed war crimes, but in itself, it's not proof that they have. That could only be determined at a court, and I suspect that it's very unlikely that Netanyahu is going to be arrested and put on trial at The Hague. I mean, there's certainly other leaders, such as Vladimir Putin, I think has got an arrest warrant out for him, and I certainly can't see him being arrested either.